Good afternoon, everyone. Red sprites over Oklahoma. Earliest opening 64 years, Vermont ski resorts. Mount Washington, another 18 inches. Over in India, snowfall damaging apple orchards, Kashmir. Also in India, coffee shrinking by 30 to 40%, unprecedented rains. Cattle rustling in South Africa. Banana crop losses due to cold. Peru. A look at the snowfall through December. And if you're looking for more information on grand solar minimums, what they are, how they affect our society, I put together a great reading list here for you. Links below in the description box on my Amazon store. Adapt 2030, explaining how 400-year cycles in our sun drive climate on Earth, not CO2. Your crystal ball for the future is a history book. Massive cold front on tap all the way from Canada to Mexico. First week of November. Now with the colliding air masses between heat and cold, sprites, Oklahoma. And it does seem that our skies are becoming more electrified, not only with visuals, but also with audio. So many sounds across the planet right now, unexplainable in our skies. And a look out into December for snowfall totals. I want you to glimpse that green or teal color. These are in inches, so when we get up to 60 inches, we're already looking at something around 5 feet. This will take us out to the 15th of November. Expect well below normal temperatures all the way from Tennessee down to the Gulf Coast. And as would be expected with all these colliding temperature masses in our atmosphere, roll clouds over Lake Michigan. Here, wide that out. It almost looks surreal as if it's just floating there, CGI-ish. Incredible. I've linked everything below so you can chase down these images. Now over to Vermont, northeast U.S. Mount Snow opening for skiing. It doesn't sound like such an unusual title unless you read further down and it's the earliest opening day in 64 years. And then you get the aha moment. With more snow on the way, Mount Washington just received another 18 inches. This is the observatory. Blustery winds, even ABC covering this because it's so strange. Now we're going to jump over here to Jammu and Kashmir, area in orange shared by Pakistan and India. Extreme early snowfalls crushing 30% of the apple harvest for the year. They're not exactly sure what to do. They're still waiting for the snowstorm to empty out, and then they're going to try to continue repacking. But everything's wet. They're going to have to dry the apples to do that. Still 30% lying in the orchards. Governor's asking for damage assistance for the farmers. Completely out of season. It should be the dry season up there for the next month or so. And we've seen this earlier in the year as well. These out-of-season blizzards and rainfalls. We're going to jump down to southwestern India this time. Coffee production, Karnataka, here on the map for you. 2018-19 coffee production in India shrinking 30 to 40%. Reason? I highlighted in blue. Unprecedented rains. So it doesn't matter where you're looking across the world, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, north, south, east, west, everywhere is having extreme weather now that's very noticeable that crops are being lost. I'm going to take you down here to Peru, to Piura. Organic banana production drops due to cold. Now I highlighted in blue there, 16 degrees Celsius below normal temperatures. Now those of you that are working in Fahrenheit, you're going to have to convert over, and that's going to be something like 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Completely unexpected in a tropical area. Now down to South Africa, the political woes going on down there, the confiscation of lands from the farmers, well, you can already see what's happening. They're starting to rustle cattle. Theft becomes a crisis. Well, if there's not enough food, what are you going to do? What do you think your neighbors are going to do? What about the other part of the city that you don't even know them? What are they going to do? So they're getting a report a day of rustled cattle, rustled sheep, and stolen crops. So far in the last 7 days, 31 head of cattle. Now you got to realize these are very large animals. How do you just rock up and put a cow in a truck? 22 sheep. And this also includes smaller farm animals such as chickens and goats, but they're not listed in here. You have to dig through the reports in South Africa. So you can see the human impact already being felt. You can see the crop losses just chipping away country by country, region by region. At least 5% down on the global wheat production this year. New reports out, Global Warming Policy Forum, following up on Valentina Zarkova's work. Down we go into the multi-millennia temperature cooling. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. If you'd like more of this type of information, tri-weekly podcast, mini Ice Age conversations. Anywhere you can find a podcast hosted on the net. Those links are below. You can just click it and head into the series.